Hello there, and many thanks for joining us this the 16th day of December, the year 2025. Indeed, it's a day that a lot has happened in the world of politics, stock, business, sports, and this is what to expect. Tonight, who is fooling who? Ruto and Kalonzo entangled in a tug of war, accuses each other of misleading Kenyans over construction of road project.
Hiyo barabara sio wewe ulitengeneza. Hiyo barabara ni mimi na Uhuru Kenyatta tulitengeneza wakati tulichukua serikali.
We want answers. Opposition leaders call for prompt investigations surrounding the death of former Lugari legislator Cyrus Jirongo.
The stories that are being advanced are not making much sense, and I think there is need for clarity.
Also tonight, stop divisive politics. Rokuslam Gashagwa for promoting divisive politics for the sake of criticizing the government. Nowhere to escape. IG Kanja says government will take all measures to ensure drivers follow highway code.
This is Kutv Primetime News with Auma Evans.
Many thanks for choosing us to bring you up to speed with the latest update in the world of politics, business, sports in our country and beyond our borders. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Naomi Ombui. Remember, you can talk to us on all of our social media platforms. We are coming to you live on YouTube at KUTV News Kenya. You can tweet us on X at KUTV_Kenya at Auma Evans. The hashtag to use, State of the Nation. So tonight we begin State of the Nation with matters politics, where President William Ruto has once again hit at Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka for allegedly lacking the muscle to lead the country. Ruto accused Kalonzo of failing to construct road leading to his own home during his 40 years in public service. Ruto claimed that his presidential bid lacked tangible ideologies and agenda required to secure Kenyan voters. Anyango Silva is on that beat tonight.
Juzi niliwaambia hao watu ambao wanajaribu kushindana na mimi. Niliwaambia nyinyi hamuna agenda. Hamuna maono. Hamuna plan. Hamuna sera. Si ndio? Hata mwingine nikamwambia, wewe umekuwa serikalini miaka 50. Barabara ya kwako bado ni ya vumbi. Wewe utapata akili gani ya kupanga barabara ya Wakenya kama barabara ya kwenda kwako ni ya matope na vumbi?
President William Ruto has launched a sharp attack on Kalonzo Musyoka, questioning his public service record. Speaking during a development tour in Turkana County, the head of state accused the Wiper Party leader of misleading Kenyans by claiming credit for the construction of the Kibwezi, Kitui, Kabati, Migwani Road, allegedly commissioned during Kalonzo's 4-decade in public service.
Wacha mimi nimwambie huyo jamaa, wacha nimpashe.
Dismissing the assertions as outright falsehood, Ruto stated that the record referred to was officially launched by former President Uhuru Kenyatta in his presence on December 6, 2016.
Hiyo barabara, mimi nataka nimwambie huyo mjamaa. Hiyo barabara, tafuta wajinga. Wajinga waliisha Kenya. Hiyo barabara sio wewe ulitengeneza. Hiyo barabara ni mimi na Uhuru Kenyatta tulitengeneza wakati tulichukua serikali.
As the Kenya Kwanza administration intensifies efforts to consolidate support in the Mount Kenya region, the ongoing political discourse places Kalonzo Musyoka's presidential ambitions under pressure as he seeks to project himself as a viable national leader.
Kama una akili ya kupanga barabara ya kwenda kwako, utakujaje kupanga uwe na akili ya kupanga barabara za kwenda kwa Wakenya hii ingine?
President Ruto has repeatedly accused the opposition of engaging in agendaless politics, arguing that their campaigns are driven solely by the desire to remove him from office rather than offering solutions to Kenyans' challenges.
Kabla hamujajaribu kushindana na mimi, tafuteni sera, tafuteni mpango, tafuteni maono, tafuteni plan, ndio mkuje tushindane. Kwa sasa wale majamaa watakuja lodwa. Hakuna kitu watawaeleza, watawaambia tu mambo matatu. Watawaambia Kasongo, one term must go. Hiyo ni sera ambayo inaweza kubadilisha dunia ya Kenya kweli?
Despite the heat and political tension, the head of state reaffirmed his commitment to transforming Kenya's economy, even as debates around funding and development priorities continue to dominate the national conversation. He promised Turkana residents that he will elevate Lodwar to a city status, announcing a 900 million shillings stadium project and allocation of 2.5 billion shillings for the construction of student hostels, among other development initiatives. Anyango Sylvia, KUTV.
All right, still matters politics, and now Public Service Cabinet Secretary Geoffrey Ruku has accused the Democracy for Citizens party leader Rigathi Gachagua for promoting divisive politics for the sake of opposing the government. Speaking during the implementation of government project in Pekotoni during a special program, Ruku said that Kenya cannot be governed along ethnic lines, warning that tribal polarization threatens national unity. He questioned the government, or rather he questioned the opposition's attack on government, the same government under which the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua served. Defending the Kenya Kwanza administration, Ruku said the government is delivering on its promises, addressing drought, land injustices in Lamu, and supporting vulnerable communities.
Kuna mtu mmoja katika taifa letu la Kenya ambaye he has organized systematically hatred against the government, against those who are in government, against those who are supporting government, against the members of parliament who are supporting government. He has organized systematically hatred against the president, against the members of parliament, against senators, against MCAs who are supporting government, and many other leaders. Na huyo mtu tunamjua jina yake. Unanielewa jameni? Hatutakubali, musikubali jameni. Watu wa Mpeketoni, musikubali.
Meanwhile, opposition leaders led by former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua have called for prompt and thorough investigations into the circumstances surrounding the death of former Lugari Member of Parliament Cyrus Jirongo. Speaking during a condolence visit to the Jirongo family at their home residence in Nairobi, the leaders called for swift action to unearth the facts, citing incomplete and insufficient stories emerging from the tragic incident. The leaders have also cited their doubts on the death being a normal case, insinuating that it must have been planned because Jirongo was also a government critic. During the condolence session, Cyrus Jirongo was described as a generous and committed leader who served his constituents with dedication and integrity.
The stories that are being advanced are not making much sense, and I think there is need for clarity, because when I remember in 1975, J.M. Karaoke was at the Hilton Hotel, and he was called by his kinsmen, people he trusted, and he was never seen again. So Kenyans are asking, who are the last people to be seen with Cyrus Jirongo? Why are they quiet? Mostly they were his kinsmen, people he trusted, people he knew. Why are they quiet? We haven't heard them give a good account. Speaker Wetangula, he should have given a very good account. What was his plans? Where was he going? What was happening?
Wakenya wanataka kujua ukweli. Je, hii ilikuwa ni ajali ya kawaida ama ni ajali ambayo imebuniwa na watu fulani? Ubunifu ni wa aina nyingi. Sasa hivi kutumia vyombo hivi is very easy to monitor. Sasa hivi my son knows I'm here, anaangalia tu ile app anajua niko hapa at any given time. So unaweza kutumia vyombo hivi na kupanga mambo hatari.
I know Jirongo was extremely critical to this administration. If you're intolerant, please let us leave. What we are passing to this administration, if truly you feel completely, hurt with our criticism, correct it or let us leave.
Now, Kenyatta University Teaching, Referral and Research Hospital signed a memorandum of understanding with the Kenyatta University to put to an end a 6-year dispute between the two institutions. The MOU will grant access to medical students and teaching staff from KU unfettered access to the state-of-art facilities at the KTRH for practical purposes. In his remark, Kenyatta University Vice Chancellor Professor Paul Wainaina noted that the implementation of the MOU through the agreed instrument will not only help streamline access to teaching and learning for KU Health Science students, but also facilitate collaboration in areas of shared mandates such as research. Medical students from Kenyatta University can now breathe a sigh of relief after KU and Kenyatta University Teaching, Research and Referral Hospital put pen to paper a memorandum of understanding to further teaching and other areas of cooperation in the hospital, putting to rest a 6-year dispute between the two institutions.
Our students who have been missing this hospital for the last 6 years will now be able to access. It's not only the students. This hospital was built to make sure that we are producing, as Kenyatta University, quality medical doctors and officers. And because of that, we made sure that we had the best facilities during that time and even now that you can use in a hospital.
We are open and we have been open. We first opened our doors to KU students on 18th of August when we opened our door for almost 200 students who came and started off with their exams and part of their rotations. Today is officially signing off the MOU that is long overdue for the last 6 years. There has been challenges in actualizing that relationship, but this management for both institutions and the board of directors and the council, university council, has worked towards ensuring, and very other stakeholders has worked towards ensuring that today actually happens. And we thank all of them, all our stakeholders, the management of the two institutions, the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, and other stakeholders who made sure that this happened today.
Medical students and teaching staffs from KU have not been able to use the facility for practical purposes since it was established in 2019 due to what was seen as a bad blood between the two sides.
I want first of all to discount there hasn't been no bad blood between the hospital.
Speaking during the signing of the MOU at the Kenyatta University Teaching, Referral and Research Hospital Auditorium, Kenyatta University Vice Chancellor Professor Paul Wainaina termed the move as a historical moment and a milestone after years of teething problems.
Our students are going to learn in an atmosphere that is conducive, where the equipments are there, where their professors actually have what it takes for them to produce the kind of medical staff that we needed. So for me, all that has been happening is behind us. And actually I will ask anybody to try and focus on what we can do. Let us actually put all our energies going forward. If I can retire just now, I'll be satisfied.
With the signing of the MOU, trainee doctors and nurses, as well as medical lecturers and other teaching staff from KU will have unfiltered access to the state-of-art facilities at the KU TRH for practical purposes.
Our students who have been missing this hospital for the last 6 years will now be able to access.
All right, now still matters health. Health Cabinet Secretary Adan Duale has put doctors on notice over what he termed as widespread fraud in public health facilities, accusing some of working in private hospitals during official government working hours. Duale said the practice has become rampant, with the doctors allegedly referring patients from public hospitals to private facilities they operate, denying government institutions both service and revenue. Speaking in Tharaka Nithi County during the launching of a special treatment that is facilities directed by the Digital Health Authority on act of claims made by doctors, he reiterated that public facilities can or rather will be submitted from private hospital during working hours. Tharaka Nithi Governor Muthomi Njoki, on the other hand, backed the move, accusing some doctors of using public hospitals as a patient recruitment grounds.
These Gen Z doctors we have nowadays, they are very ambitious. They want to have 3 jobs within 24 hours. They want a job for county government, they want a job in a clinic in town, and they want another job in Nairobi. Those doctors have made our hospitals a retention, where they see patients here during the day, then they refer them to their clinics later in the evening. So now we can't touch them sometimes because the union is there. The others are saying they're in solidarity. But please, we need to be reasonable.
In January, the Digital Health Agency, the system, is going to enforce something. And please tell your members, Mercy Shah will only reimburse on any claim reimbursement that you have signed based on Practice 360 where you are employed.
Right, 21 minutes past 9 o'clock, time to take our very first break here on the State of the Nation. Remember, we still have much more lined up for you, but first thing first, let's take this a very short breather. We'll be back with more.
Transforming through technology, innovation is not just our pursuit, it's our purpose. At Kenyatta University, we lead through research, powering ideas that shape industries, communities, and nations. Our partnerships span continents, connecting visionaries, scholars, and change makers. Here, every breakthrough has a human story. Every success begins with curiosity and grows through courage. Today, we celebrate that spirit in every graduate ready to imagine the world. Because tomorrow doesn't wait. It begins here. Kenyatta University will hold the 58th graduation ceremony on 19th Friday, December 2025 from 8 a.m. at KU Main Campus Graduation Square. The ceremony will also be streamed live on KUTV and radio, YouTube and KU website and social media. For more information, please contact the Office of the Registrar Academic on 0208 703092 or 0786 335111 or visit the KU website at www.ku.ac.ke. Kenyatta University, transforming higher education, enhancing lives.
Are you an aspiring media practitioner, a graduate, or you just want to advance your skills in television production? Then welcome to Kenyatta University, where education meets innovation. KUTV, the premier university television station in Kenya, is now offering short courses in TV studio, field technical operations, and video editing. Through these courses, you will acquire hands-on skills on camera operations, media production, lighting techniques, audio-visual editing, and sound and visual control, and how to operate key equipment in modern TV control room. Enroll today at KUTV and discover your full potential in cutting-edge TV broadcasting. Graduates of these courses will receive professional certificates. For more information, visit our offices at KUTV Studios or call us on 020-870-4252 or 020-870-4255 or SMS us on 0739-110-544. KUTV, a new experience.
You are watching KUTV Primetime News with Auma Evans.
All right, welcome back and thank you for always keeping it state of the nation. Now, due to increased number of road accidents, Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja has promised to leave no stone unturned, even as government seeks to make sure that they deal with rogue drivers who risk the lives of Kenyans, especially during this festive season, as our very own Edward Nyamu now reports.
Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja has stated that the government is taking all necessary steps to ensure that drivers follow the established highway code, particularly during the celebrations, in an effort to reduce the nation's growing number of traffic accidents.
Police officers have also been deployed together with other agencies. We are working together with others. That is the NTSA and many others. We are all working together throughout. You find that there is a visibility on our roads now of many police officers. This will continue to act as a deterrent, because at the end of the day, when the festive season is gone, we want to ensure that our people are safe and secure. So that is actually, again, a major preoccupation of the National Police.
The IG, who was addressing the media in Nyeri, also assured Kenyans of heightened security during the festive season. In addition to the extra staff, Kanja revealed that the National Police Service will be purchasing more cutting-edge gear, such as an extra 3,000 cars to increase mobility.
And during our meeting there yesterday, we made several resolutions, because we have noted that there is a surge in terms of accidents. And you all know that one life lost is one too many. We don't want to lose Kenyans, especially on our roads.
According to data provided, the number of people killed in traffic accidents increased from 4,479 in 2024 to 4,682 in 2025. 28 people nationwide have died in traffic accidents in just the first 2 weeks of this month.
I would like to advise our drivers, all those who are driving along, on our roads, to drive carefully, so that they can be able to take care of the others, they can be able to take care of the pedestrians, those riding motorcycles and the pedocyclists, and everybody else. They must take care of that. So I want to urge them to be very, very careful while using the roads. Nobody should drink and drive. That one should completely be avoided, because it is well known that when one is drunk, there is impairment in terms of, even judgment, which can result into serious accidents.
Every year, the traffic accidents claim the lives of at least 4,000 people in Kenya. However, the World Health Organization warns that the number may be substantially higher owing to underreporting. Anyango Sylvia, KUTV.
All right, thank you, Anyango Sylvia, for that. That story was produced by Edward Nyamu and voiced by Anyango Sylvia. Now, let's move on. Now, the National Transport and Safety Authority, in collaboration with the Traffic Department in Nanyuki Town, has rolled out a public sensitization campaign aimed at reducing road accidents during the festive season in Laikipia County. According to government statistics, pedestrians, cyclists, and boda operators account for a significant proportion of total fatal road accidents nationwide between January and March this year. Pedestrians' deaths formed the largest share, with 420 fatalities out of a total of 1,139 road crashes deaths occurred, or rather recorded during that particular period. Road accidents have risen to 4,682 cases this year, up from 4,479 during the same period last year. The increase has prompted the formation of a multinational agency team tasked with addressing the growing concerns over road safety.
We had made reflectors for the school-going kids, so that when they're on the road, when they're going to school in the morning, at least the drivers can see them. We've realized that most of the accidents take place in towns, and this is because the visibility of these learners or students is quite low. But with us making reflectors for them, we are trying to make it more easier for the drivers.
So it is a good initiative. That is what we need to sensitize our children, any other pedestrian that is using the road, so that we save the life. That is our need today as we approach the
this time round to come and do the road safety because of Christmas holidays and other things. So during Christmas there's a lot of accidents. So many children get involved in accidents, injuries, and we thought of doing this initiative.
Now let me take you to Siaya County, where gender-based violence remain alarmingly widespread in Siaya County, with more than 26% of women aged between 15 to 49 experiencing violence from intimate partners. This is according to a new study by the Catholic Medical Mission Board, which shows that 2/3 of survivors never report abuse due to fear, stigma, and distrust of authorities, while most perpetrators are known to the victims. Speaking at the launch of report, CMBB Regional Program Manager Hilary Ngeso warned that GBV is fueled by poor health outcomes, including HIV infections, worsened by delay or absent medical care. Alcohol and drug abuse were cited as leading drivers in Siaya County. Director of Public Health Kennedy Odhiambo Orwenjo called for increased reporting, noting that silence, especially among male victims, is allowing the crisis to deepen.
But having studies that are very contextual, that talk to the issues in Siaya, most of those have not really been there. So we thought that it is important to be able to generate evidence around matters GBV. How then does GBV manifest in the context of Siaya? And what are some of these contextual issues that are there? The timing of the launch of this report was very timely because we just concluded 16 days of activism against just gender-based violence. And we realize that it is increasingly becoming important for different people to come together to be able to unite and really respond to issues GBV.
Right. At the same time, leaders from Kenya's arid and semi-arid lands have been urged to jointly develop a unified infrastructure plan to address recurrent drought and its long-term impacts. Speaking in Raya village in Sankuru ward, Balambala sub-county, Umulkir Harun, an ODM-nominated member of parliament, said that drought cannot be eliminated but can be mitigated through sustainable planning. She welcomed William Ruto's pledge to construct a mega dam in Masalani, calling it a historic step towards solving chronic water shortages. The MP warned that 3 consecutive failed rain seasons are threatening pastoralists' livelihood and urged transparency in drought relief in distribution. Residents echoed calls for better targeting of aid, especially in remote villages, as food insecurity deepens across ASAL regions.
Kuna watu wengi wametoka kutoka Wajia ama njingine wamekuja hapo wamemaliza. Sasa gombe hata ikiisha miezi moja yote wanaweza kufa na kwa sababu hakuna chakula. Sasa tunaomba serikali mkuu ile president yetu William Ruto tunataka atusaidie tupate chakula.
Hali ya ukame saa hii naona hata hakuna mvua, tulipata season hii na mvua, unajua mvua haikuwa vile tulikuwa tunahitaji. That's why nimewaambia mfugo hata zimehama. Hii ukame ni kama kidogo inatusumbua kiasi, hata mfugo saa zingine huwa zinakufa.
Sana county government hawaangalii villages ama divisions. Wanaangalia tu mali kama tuseme town, sub county ama mali zingine ndio wanaangalianga, hawaangalii chini chini. So mimi nilikuwa naomba serikali atuangalie sisi mzuri.
Alright, it's now time for the latest in the world of sports. Now, Kenya Premier League side KCB moved top of the log on 21 points after thrashing APS Bomet 4-2 at Kasarani Stadium on Tuesday in a match filled with drama and action. APS Bomet opened the score sheet, taking the lead in the 21st minute through Philip Wasai's. However, the lead was short-lived when Robert Matano-led charge quickly responded, with Kevin Etemesi scoring the equalizer in the 29th minute. But APS Bomet added the second goal before the breather to make it 2-1. KCB came out strong in the second half, with goals from Etemesi and Richard Omondi propelling the Bunkers to the summit of the SportPesa League. And now in the English Premier League, Manchester United and Bournemouth played out to a 4-4 draw in an 8-goal thriller on Monday night in the English Premier League, in one of the most entertaining matches so far this season in the English top flight. Amad Diallo and Casemiro gave the United the lead either side of Antoine Semenyo's equalizer, but 2 goals early in the second half had the Red Devils on the back foot. Bruno Fernandes dug them out with a beautiful free kick before Matthias Cunha made it 4-3. But Junior Kropi's equalizer pegged United back for a third time, settling for a draw, leaving them with just 2 points from their last 3 games home matches. All right, it's a wrap. Many thanks for the men and women behind the scene and for all those who made this production a success. A big salute to you, esteemed viewers, for always keeping us a company from January to December. Well, your company is very much appreciated, and of course, mapema ndio best. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you all. Until next time, do have a lovely night and God bless Kenya.